They just banned Politoed from the NU tier. And yes, I said they, but I'm the tier leader. I'll get into that in a moment. So, of course, y'all, before the ban's implemented on Showdown, I had to use auto raid because, of course I did, y'all. Leave a like, subscribe for more incredible content like this. Dude, y'all already know, I'm a sucker for auto weather. It's just so fun. Opponent missed there, very unfortunate, because I definitely wanted to be forced out there. I'm gonna throw off a stun sport here. Leave a like, of course. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We are, of course, on our way to 20k subs. 11k by the end of the year. 20k when Gen 10 comes out, because y'all already know I'm gonna be on that demon top. Now, as I said, why am I phrasing it as, oh, they voted to ban it, not me? Well, I voted do not ban, and there's a very simple reason for it. I don't think we needed to ban it immediately. But also, I got confirmation everyone else was voting ban, so I said I didn't care, man. I basically said if I could have my little fun here, also very unfortunate poison, but I'm just trying to get damage off of my dudes anyway. But yeah, I basically phrased it as this. I asked Eternally, hey, am I good to just vote no ban because everyone else is voting ban? He said, yeah, so I said, okay, sure. Like, at the end of the day, I really want to Terra Water this. They're gonna rock up, but it really doesn't matter. And yeah, if they do this, that's fine, because this still does half. And they rock up. So now they're, first off, now you get run down by the Kilo, which I'm running bulky, because Flamigo. But I'm blocked by wind, unfortunately. I'll U-turn. My opponent is the GOAT, though. Very unfortunate, but unfortunately for them, I am also the GOAT. And here we just see, so you kill a perk, because I'm Life Orb. Take 1 billion damage, though. Oh my god. Okay, I thought I didn't... I guess Dry Skin activates, after rain, but dude, I thought for a second I messed up with their ability. But yeah, I was like, eh, fuck it. A day 1 ban like that, I'm not gonna support. I'm gonna go Politoed here, because at this point, too, I just need to get the rain back up. And then, we go into my Anungish. It'd be really funny if this was banded. It's missed every attack it's gone for, too. As you can see, though, it's not banded. This one's a little annoying, but now I go into Scooter and I just flip turn. Should be okay. Oh my lord, yeah, we're super okay, bro. Now I've walled you forever, yay! And I'm gonna throw off a stun sport here. If they go into Dory, then I'd like to paralyze that. Just make sure that it's no longer a problem whatsoever. They go into the Incineroar here, which is also fine for me. I feel like I stay in here. Because what is this mon doing to me? You know? Let me just get my little... Oh, nice chip. Nice chip, Amoongus. Good chip, good chip. I'm actually going to throw Kilowattrel out here. I'm also going to just Terra Steel here in Thunder. I don't even need to Terra Steel. What am I doing? You're not going to KO me with anything. But if I Terra Steel, I'm in a really, like, pretty strong spot. I also kind of wonder, this might be Assault Vest. That 19 feels low. I don't know. If it's just max special defense instant, maybe I could see that. I'm gonna be real. I ain't checking. Do I want to just Thunder here? Terra, I would only need it for Scuda. I don't think I'm gonna Terra Scuda ever. I think I'm honestly fine to do it like this. I just U-turn here, get a little extra chip. You know how it is, and then I want to keep you. I'll pivot in Among Us, because I still have the weather, and then I'll go Toad, just to get the rain back up. And as you can see, this is why we banned Politoed. Ooh, full para, not bad. I get a Surf kill. And yeah, also, this team was built in like 5 seconds. There's not really any thought, so I apologize if you were hoping for intelligent thought to come from this team. There's nothing to be found. I don't even know, by the way, why I care about preserving this guy. It doesn't really do anything for me. I meant more about Croak, by the way. I don't need Croak. They go to you, I'm gonna Giga Drain. They've already teared the Pert, so this never beats me. And we just Giga Drain down, and I will always have my rain to let me beat down the Monkey Dory. GG, Mitsu. GG, Monsieur. Then Mr. Scooter with a liquidation to finish it off. Very nice game 1. And like I said, I mean, the ban's already through. I'm just kind of getting as many games as I can before the game is implemented, before the ban is implemented. I figured I had a little bit of time today anyway, because quick bans on day 1 are unlikely to actually get implemented immediately anyway, because like they just did the tier shift. It's just extra time. You can wait a little bit if you're doing a day 1 ban. Especially since this ban happened middle of the week, there's no worries for tournament stuff for, you know, how many days? Like what? We're on Tuesday. Yeah, God, we're not. We got another almost full week before another round of tournaments even get posted. So we're gonna pause, gonna get another game. Just gonna keep seeing what we can do with some fun little rain. Yeah, be right back. All right, so my opponent here has a Tatsugiri and an Among Us. One might argue they were in fact looking for this matchup right here. Psychic Fang's is actually really good to have on Scuda. Oh, they also have Belly Bolt, so they got a lot of guys that are annoying, but we'll survive. I don't hate Croak this game. Definitely looks quite strong into this team just as a breaker, so we have some potential there. Kind of wish I was a Gunker, but not the end of the world. They may look to catch a Toad lead, so I'm actually going to kill a Wattrel, as they do just lead off with Bronzongingtons, which I'm okay with, because I get Rain for free. I mean, I literally get a free Ice Beam here. I don't really care about what this one's doing turn 1 ever. And yeah, they just give me huge Ice Beam damage off on this. I'm gonna throw off my Among Us here, so I can get my little eject. Oh, they're gonna... I see. Okay, man. I understand. They're just gonna... They're gonna do... Can you just attack me, bro? Oh, I hate people. I knew they would Psychic Noise there, though. Haha! Now, who do I want to go to? This is the problem. This guy's team's really annoying to beat with Rain. I think we will be losing here. Because, like, what do I do against Bronzong right now? I gotta go Kingdra, right? And I gotta, like, Draco immediately try to catch some bullshit like that on the Switch. And they just stay in, too, which is a really funny play, because it's really kind of bad to do that. But it worked out really well. I'll go Kilo here. Thunder for some chip, because I know I need to hit this. I like call it a bad play too, because you don't want this one weakened. But I think it's a fine risk, the more I'm considering it. Also, just an aside, I'm rest, of course, on this guy, because why would I not be? I'm gonna Ice Beam again here, because there's no reason not to. I mean, I can always try to catch Breloom on the Switch. If they want to stay in, it's fine. I'm gonna Ice Beam again, because I'm very, very greedy. Okay, well, my opponent apparently never gets fully paralyzed, so we've learned that it's not worth clicking that move, huh? They got the Tatsumiri. I'm a Thunder again. I'm gonna click a little Roost here. Yeah, wow, they really don't get fully paralyzed, huh? Going to you. Ah, there it is. I just needed one, bro. Literally just needed one. And we go back to the Wattrel here. I'm a Roost because I know they're going to go for the Protect. No, click U-turn, please. They should always be switching here. They could stay in. But yeah, they're always going to go into the Bolt. The Bolt of Truth. Or perhaps the Bolt of Lies. Go into my Kingdra again. And I'm just going to drop another Draco on their head. Because we gotten Bronzong nice and low now. So Draco is a little bit lower opportunity cost. If they Terra Fairy, that's fine. They stay in. I get 1 billion damage off on this, which is super good. Helps open up the game for my Scuda a little bit, because Psychic Fangs looks a lot better now to use. And I just need this mod to be able to come out once again, you know. As long as I can get him back out, I'm pretty happy. And they don't have a great switch in here still, because Bronzong is paralyzed. Like, I will be going back to the Wattrel. They're going for Terra here is the problem. I'm gonna go Kilo. Very unfortunate dodge from my opponent there, but like, at the same time, brother. Yeah, well, maybe don't telegraph your Terra. I don't know what you want me to do. You want me to take back the freaking crit? Or not the crit, you want me to take back the miss? Hey, okay. Do I want to Terra you is the question. Do I want to Terra the Mungus? Not particularly. I really don't feel like it's worth it. Terra Fair? Oh, actually, it's okay. I will Terra the Mungus. Yeah, they go for this. I expect. I'm actually going to throw off a foul play here. Also, my opponent just leaves? Come back? What's crazy too is this looks like a very normal and like decently good team too. So I don't feel like this is even a fish into rain necessarily. It's just very good looking into rain. Oh my god, like again, you got the scout here, just good for stalling rangers, and then you got something that blanks all the water moves. A very solid build into what I got. I could foul play once here still, just to keep it a little lower. They got heavy slam as well, bro. They got the fucking what's it called? They got everything for a rain. It's kind of crazy. Hard kilo here because I could just thunder again. Thunder spam is like super free now. I'm just gonna roost. Roost is actually fine. They get nothing for me. I always roost there because they there's not really a good way for them to punish. Now Flamigo does kill me from this range, but I have sacks. I could always sack something. They go into Flamigo. And to show the count, it actually doesn't always kill me, I should say. If you go to Flamigo and then put in a Kilowattrel, little Inu offensive pivot. I'm 212 bulk. So it actually, yeah, it actually still does. You know, I'm a Boshtiv. I don't want to go to. I could go Croak, but Croak looks kind of strong now. I don't know. I could sack Kingdra. I just feel like, yeah, I think we sack Kingdra because the Tatsugiri's Terrad. It's just not worth keeping around. They go for the bravest of birds. I go into the Bears of Scuda. I go for the Psychic of Fangs. They're gonna go Belly Bolt, by the way, here. Yeah, I was gonna say, they're gonna fish for that full para, but they don't get it, fortunately. They don't really have a great follow-up here. I guess it's Amoonguss. Amoonguss obviously will not die. The damage I do here. Adamant Band, Psychic. Let me type really slowly, as you're gonna see here. Once I remember the Pokemon I'm even worried about, God forbid I ever have a thought that makes sense. I do good shit, but I don't kill it. Breloom can protect here. Do you even get out of range? Maybe it does, because we know it's the Glycelim stuff. It would need... It needs double protect. I need to not get it. I don't feel like that's the right line. You have an Amoonguss. Maybe they're specially defensive? They go into you. I think we sack Toad now. And we just go Bear Scoot and we get a kill. Oh, they even gave me a Amoonguss. Wow, that's not the right mon to go to there, right? Question at this point is just, do I win within 5 turns? This is the annoying part. I don't think I kill with Psyfangs. Yeah, I don't. I have to stay in though, right? I literally have to. Oh, am I calcing wrong, bro? Like, what do you, oh, I high rolled. I'm blind. Dude, I misread that calc so bad. I'm so ass. It's been a minute. I misread the calc so bad. I thought this said, what did I think this said? Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm running off of 2 hours of sleep. I tried getting to, so what happened last night, right? I went to work, got home at like 10:15 or something p.m. And I didn't really wake up before my shift. I think I talked about this in my video yesterday. Like, until there was like an hour and a half or something before my shift. And so I was wanting to have some, some time for myself, have a little bit of fun on the computer, play some video game. And unfortunately, what that meant is I stayed up way too late. And then I couldn't get to sleep. So I went to the gym at like 5 a.m. Got some Chick-fil-A because I was hungry. And eventually I came home, I just kind of laid in bed, got a little bit of sleep. I don't know. All that to say, this dude's got a Galvantula. This is like the team. I definitely have faced this dude before too, and said this exact thing about this team. This team is fucking just obnoxious to see. Because what do you mean you put these 6 Pokemon together? What do you mean? Oh god, I'm just gonna surf here because they're not gonna kill me with Thunder. I'm specially defensive Toad. If I really want, by the way, too, I bet you I could Encore, but I definitely want this thing Sash gone. There was no Sash to be found! It actually is just a Citrus Berry. I'll go Kilo now. Yeah, that's fine, because they're gonna do this. And if they want to switch into Belly Bolt on my U-turn, it's best for me, because then I get to go into Kingdra and go for Weather Ball, a little less inhibited. Also, this game Skuta is how I'm gonna win. There's no water resistance until this Terras, so we gotta just exploit that. And if they stay in here, I U-turn into a Mungus, and we just hope that they decided to attack. I think even a Terra Blast Ice shouldn't kill me either, because they're not, like, randomly specs. Unless the point of Citrus Berry is so that you can go put on the choice specs that you have sitting next to you. I could just be underestimating my opponent, so they actually go Scrafty here, which is kind of criminal. I'm gonna go into the... No item scrap... Oh god, oh god. Oh no! What does this mean? Oh god, what does it mean? Am I facing... Oh god, am I facing... AV Jetskin? Am I facing Bandit? Because, like, all our deck sets have lefties. If it was some offensive set... Oh, isn't even a Weather Ball? Crazy. Give me Weather Ball. I'm not clicking Flip Turn under Rain, bro. I'm doing damage. I'm gonna see what happens if I do this. Am I rewarded? I am rewarded. Maybe it was Banded, bro. I don't know. 358 speed, by the way. I still have speed damn near their entire team. Unfortunately, I'm slower than Chinchino, but they don't notice that. This can't one-shot me. It'd have to be specs to do anything. They might have been specs, y'all. I'm not switching, though, if there's Scarf. I don't care. I truly do not care. So, Kingdra gets a kill. I'm gonna just Weather Ball this, even though they're going for their Terra here. There's no reason to not try to chunk this down. They go for Protect. This is Toxic. Oh, stinky. Horrifying set. Toxic Protect, Slack Off, and maybe Parabolic Charge to make the ultimate Toxic Stalling Belly Bolt, which I'm not happy about, but I don't think it prevents me from clicking Weather Ball a few more times. It is what it is. Would have gotten higher in the ladder, by the way, but I looked at how many games there were, and there were 2, and they were both down at this elo. So I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get games. I've been playing NU, and truth be told, I haven't been enjoying it for a while. I really wasn't a fan of where the meta was at, and a lot of it's because, and it's what I've been saying for a while, we just don't have good role compression tools to where you can have like a nice diverse option of balance. At least that's how I've felt. Felt like all the teams kind of looked the same for the good variants, and then if you deviated, your team was just missing too much. So yeah, sure, you could deviate out, but it wasn't worth it. Shit was still ass. I'm gonna Encore here because they went for Soak. Toxic, oh my, is this walled by the move Taunt Belly Bolt? I think it is. Oh god, it's not. What's your last move? I'll go Amoongus here so they can force me out, but what is your last move? I'm gonna go Kingdra now so I can Weather Ball again. But I didn't really like it, and then it felt like too, if you tried building balance, you had to deal with the Alolan Muck check. And it's like, okay, well I can run Gligar, I guess, but I don't really like Gligar. Not a Memon, personally speaking. It just wasn't the tier for me at a point, and so I took a bit of a break, even as tier leader. In fact, I am... Little known fact, I can take breaks from the tier I lead. I do not have to play it and nothing else. I'm gonna stand on Weather Ball. I'm apparently faster. They are adamant. Okay. But I just wanted to take a little bit of a break, see what happened after shifts. And shifts weren't huge for NU. Obviously, we got Politoed, which is banned now. But we also got Barrascuda in the shift. And Skuta is very interesting because for a while, of course, we've been dealing with Kilowattrel as our fastest unboosted Pokemon. And Skuta completely breaks that speed tier. Goes 383 all the way to 408 now. So that's going to make it very interesting to have another option on balance to just fling around. I don't anticipate it being overwhelming. Some of that depends on if Manual Rain continues holding up, but I don't really think it would, because Basculegion in many ways is a little better than Barrascuda anyway. So, I say that just as like a nuclear wall breaker for Rain. I mean, Legion is just stronger, I believe. Unless I might be talking out of my ass, who knows? I like Basculegion more, okay? Leave me alone. But Skuta's gonna do a lot for balance, is that Fastmon, and We do have a lot of water immunes. We did lose Gastrodon, so that is something, but we still have Vaporeon. I figure that mon will continue being everywhere. You got Croak, you can still run. Amoonguss is really good as well still, despite dropping to... I am just amazed. Uberfiend is to blame for this, by the way. Shoutouts to Uberfiend. Manipulating ladder usage on his own, making Braviary rise to Inu, and I believe he is actually single-handedly why Vileplume stayed Inu as well. Amoonguss dropping is hilarious because there's no reason for that mon to drop out of Inu. But, it is what it is, I guess. He now has to deal with Amoonguss for maybe one shift. I don't know. But we do have a lot of options to still handle Scuda. It'll be... I'm not gonna say it's for sure balanced, yeah. For sure broken, for sure balanced. But it's definitely a mon I'm excited about having around. And of course we got Rhyperior too. And at the very least, it replaces Gastrodon as a balance ground type. So, now obviously it's not a direct replacement, they do completely different things, but if you need a ground type on your team and you wanted a rocker, there you go. I guess you got that going for you. Anyhow, Jesse James Bondi did not like the fact that I rolled them with Kingdra, so we're gonna continue getting games. But, yeah, that's basically what the tier shift was for Inu. We had some Pokemon rise up, I know, as well into tier other than that Dudumon Braviary. We also had Altaria finally rise into the tier. We also had, which is also a Bear Scuda check. And we had Scrafty. A lot of people think may just be the best dark type in the tier. Also, Ditto. I remember the last time I did a rain video, I faced someone using a Ditto and I'll play the shit out of him. What's your boy doing? This game looks kind of easy in terms of just water type good, but on the flip side, it looks hard because, well, they got Ditto. Gotta be very careful around you, but I think this looks fine for Politoed lead. Also, yeah, no hazards at all, because hazards are for noobs. I'm gonna stand and click Surf. Looks pretty good. Also knew they were gonna Encore me there, and I'm gonna go into Among Us. They're probably gonna Thunder Wave me, right? Oh, they go for Play Rough. This is actually the move I wanted to see. Anything that wasn't like... I didn't want to see Psychic Noise because it would do a little bit too much, you know. I'm not trying to take all that damage, but I can go Kingdra. I'm gonna go Terra Water Weather Ball. Seems pretty good to me. Oh, they stayed in. Did they die? There's just no way. Thank God I went for Terra. It wouldn't have done any damage, apparently. That shit was gonna still do only 44. Yeah, Screamtail's really weak, but Kingdra does have some decent bulk, too. This is good for me, though. I get to click. That crit did not matter in the sense that I would have killed it the following turn, but it matters in the sense that now they get one less turn to try and stall at my range. So they go back to Scream. They probably should be going Ditto now, but I'm still going to Weather Ball it. It's going to be some good chip, just because I'm Specs. And they only get one turn even to make use of my range. So Jesus Christ, 48 through the Quad Resist. Amoonguss is actually going to live because you're Scarf. And they also went for Weather Ball. That crit, I guess, equivalent exchange, right? I'm gonna throw off a Stun Spore here. They go for... No, yo, you... Did you somehow take, I was gonna say Sniper, but that's not what the move does, the ability. Did you somehow hack Sniper plus, the other one? What raised your... Focus Energy. You hacked it all into one option. That's crazy. I'm gonna, I guess... Dude, I don't even know what to do. They're staying in. Help. I guess just U-turn here, right? Oh my god, that's an incredible turn for me. I get right in my rain too. Politoed, money, make it rain, make it shower. Haters can't see me. I've got that bright powder. And it's about Quagsire and being unaware of my greatness. I don't know. I was told by my people that I'm not allowed to repeat that line. Kingdra is gonna eviscerate you. Scuda will pop you in the mouth too. Yeah, either of those ones get a kill now. They haven't Terra'd. I bet you I don't even have to switch. Yeah. And see, that's just a little taste of what you can get when you subscribe to Lord Robbie right there. The most unnecessary Encore of all time? Yup. Still went for it though, just for fun? Yep. Also, I feel like Adamant Scuda may still be just fine on teams. Like... I'm sure that the speed tie is going to end up being more worth it, but like, all you lose in terms of mons is Kilowattrel if you go Adamant and the speed tie. Pretty terrible mons to lose out on, but don't worry about it. Let me run Adamant Bear Scuda outside of rain in peace, please. I'm gonna pause. Probably get one more game. Very happy that this ban is not implemented, though, so that I can actually use some rain. Be right back. Alright. This guy, an op. Devious HO right here. Very sinister. I'm kind of wondering if it's a lead Screamtail for rocks, or if this is just 6 setup sweepers. Regardless, I'm not a fan, but I do like Among Us as a lead. I'm gonna click foul play. If they try to boost, obviously they're getting sent to the Shadow Realm. If they attack me, though, then I just get the switch. This one felt pretty low drawback, though. If they led with Scream, I mean, I just can't fathom I needed to care that much about it. Well, maybe I did. I would have stun spored. They sub-bulked up, then I simply hit the X button and I moved on with my life. Let's see. What do you do here, friend? I really want to see them swords dance for no reason at all. Personally, that's a great play. Also, shoutouts to Among Us having literally space 70 defense. I always feel like it's a lot higher than that. I was gonna do a lot. Yo, where's my a lot? Stun Spore, save me! Right, I can. Please tell me I'm not forgetting how Pokemon works. You know, we're gonna test my innate Pokemon knowledge right here. Can I Stun Spore Toxtricity? Find out more at 11. Guys, I'm really smart. I remember how Pokemon works. Y'all, I can't lie, y'all. Sometimes I just be forgetting stuff. Shh, don't worry. I genuinely sometimes just forget this shit, though. It's really funny. Do I need to tear grass? No. Oh, shit. Y'all, we're so cooked. We're so cooked. Let's go. We lose. But I do get to outspeed this. I thought I'd live. We do kill Toxtricity at least. Well, on the bright side, I saved my Terra. I can go Kingdra here. Maybe somehow Kingdra clicks Weather Ball 5 times and wins. I don't think it happens like that, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, fuck me. They went to Decidueye immediately. I mean, I literally go Among Us. Right? I don't want a Draco just because they have a Screamtail. And that could get a little annoying. I Weather Ball. Man, fuck it. I knew it. I knew this dumb rat was coming out, bro. I sensed it. My spidey senses were tingling. I knew this mon was coming out raw. I didn't need to burn my Terra like that, but I go Among Us now. And the game got at least a little easier. Now, of course, Kingdra is not going to be the one winning me this game. But if this is Poltergeist, I wall it. I really want to Weather Ball again trying to catch you on the switch. May as well, anyway. I mean, if they stay in and try to boost, it's gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say, if they stay in and try to boost, it's not gonna go well. And if they do this, then I get to just flip, turn, and kill. So they have to... I could Liquidate. Yeah, Liquidate's fine. Oh, wonderful, a crit. Exactly what I wanted to see. Getting crit there is so good for me. They haven't even Terra'd yet, which is the worst part for me. Kilo might just win this game still. It depends on what their Terras are. There's definitely Terra Electric. Chinchino comes out. I literally can't... I have to attack it, right? Because if this thing goes for Tidy Up as I switch, I'm in a really bad spot, and they weren't even, Okay, so yeah, they weren't even Sash. On this type of team, it could totally be Sash, but it makes me think this was lead hazards. I'm gonna Liquidate you, of course. But yeah, this... Okay. The audacity of you to live on 1 HP, by the way. The sheer unmitigated gall? How dare you live on 1? Brain boosted? I'm so curious, what is this calc? What is this? Now, guys, it's the Terra, let him live. Like, what do you mean this guy lived on 1? What do you mean it lived on 1, bro? Liquidation under rain. Oh, it's not even... It is a good roll for me, but we did get the end of it. I just go Croak now, though, and win with Life Orb Sucker Punch. Not Sucker Punch, Close Combat. As I said, I'm really tired right now. Please have patience with me. My god, but... Yeah, I guess that's rain. Not the most competitive of games, but as I said, I mean, the ladder is just not alive. And I'm gonna be real, y'all. I ask NU Cord to hop on ladder. I already know I am facing the most rain-proofed teams of all time because my friends are not good people. I need you all to know I need you all to understand this. They are not good people. They will load up Vaporeon Wo-Chien. I don't even know if Wo-Chien is still in you. They will load up Vaporeon Wo-Chien. Let me think. What else? Toxicroak? They'll load up every single mon they can to check Rain. And I'll have nothing to say about it except incredibly well played. Excellent work. I don't even think the team builder's not even updated. I don't know. Oh, it is. There it is. Oh, okay, so Wo-Chien didn't rise to, what's it called? To RU. I know that was one of the mons we were thinking we may lose access to, but I guess we kept it. So that is actually pretty good for the tier overall. Not that it's a good check to Scuda, because Scuda gets CC, but if anything, this is what NU gets to be excited about, potentially getting Chansey back. I know that excited like 3 people watching, but I'm gonna be real, dude. Another option just to use in team building, I'll take it. I'll freaking take it, man. But hope all y'all enjoyed. Yeah, shoutouts to the NU Council for voting day 1 to ban something. I know some people, and at this point I'm talking to like 3 of you, so I don't feel bad about rambling. I know some people are gonna look at the ban and think that it's really unreasonable because it's day 1. But what's always worth keeping in mind with auto weather in low tiers when it's rain or sun is that it kind of is just inherently unbalanced because we end up with the bulk of those weather sweepers. They're not good enough to stay in the higher tiers outside of having those photosynthesis mons nowadays for sun, but you get a ton of chlorophyll and Swift Swim guys that just rot down here, and it's why you see manual weather pop up every so often as a playstyle. But when you unlock their ability to actually use their speed boost with a good setter that just plops the weather out and says, yep, hello, it's pretty grim. It's pretty grim. Like, I don't know, something just intrinsically about Barrascuda, Kingdra, Tornadus as well, if you want to throw in Specs Hurricane discussions. What else do we got down here? Ludicolo, I guess, is also down here. I feel like enabling all of these mons, Basculegion, probably not going to go well no matter which way you slice it. So, I mean, again, feel free to disagree with the decision. Obviously, I voted do not ban, mostly out of a sense of just, hey, I can, so why not? But, I mean, there's also a part of me that says day 1 bans don't personally sit right with me a lot of the time, but this is one where it's kind of obvious, so I'm not concerned. Hope y'all enjoyed, though. This should be hopefully the beginning of some more NU. As I said, hadn't really been enjoying the tier, so I took a break. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace!